the question is, you gave up your green card, which is normal, but you did not complete an 8854. So this is like an expatriation form. It basically, I call it the goodbye form. So when the IRS sees it as part of your tax submission, they know that, hey, this person is on their way out. They've either given up their passport and they got a CLN, a certificate of loss of nationality, or they've given up their green card and they got the I-407. So they're on their way out. So the question is, you've done it, you've given up your green card, but you did not prepare and properly submit an 8854, which is the expatriation return. What happens? Are you still subject to U.S. taxes? The good news is that you should not be subject to U.S. taxes, but there are certain programs where you can seek relief for not having done the 8854. The biggest problem that you may face is that you may be considered a covered expat, because ordinarily you trigger a covered expat status if your net assets, so assets minus liabilities, worldwide assets, including your condo in Dubai. So your worldwide assets exceed $2 million. So net of liabilities, if it exceeds $2 million, you'd be considered a covered expat, a covered expatriate, I guess. Or if it is that your tax liability for the preceding 5 years on average had exceeded, I think it's like $172,000 or something. So you've had high tax bills. And this would be a status which you can trigger as a U.S. citizen on the way out, or if you were a long-term permanent resident. So just having a green card and giving it up and hitting one of those two thresholds doesn't necessarily make you a covered expat. But if you are a long-term expat, so you held that green card for 8 years, which depending on when you got it in the first place and when you gave it up, could be as few as 6 years because of the way the tax years work. But anyway, generally speaking, let's say for 7 or 8 years, then you would be conscious of the possibility of triggering covered expat status. So whoever you sit with needs to have that conversation with you. But bottom line is, let's assume that you were a long-term permanent resident. Just by failure to form the 8854, it should not leave you exposed to tax on your worldwide income. You still pay tax on your U.S. source income, just like everybody else, and you rent a property in California or whatever it is. Yes, you're going to pay taxes on that, but you're not going to be taxed on your worldwide income the way you were when you were a lawful permanent resident of the U.S. Bottom line, speak to an advisor, get that 8854 done as soon as possible. So... okay.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.